He had gone over it so many times, it no longer felt like something he did. It felt like something that kept happening. The bench was still. He wasn't. His foot tapped once, then again, then stopped. Only to start a moment later. His fingers tightened around his phone, loosened, then tightened again. It hadn't been dramatic. No raised voices. No clear breaking point. Just a decision that didn't leave room to take it back. He stared at the screen. Scrolled. Stopped. Deleted something. Waited. Then brought it back. Near the edge of the pavement, a shallow puddle rested quietly. Still for a moment. Then, a drop. Ripples spread outward, thin, precise, and then disappeared. Footsteps approached, unhurried. They slowed, then stopped beside the bench. The older man sat down carefully, leaving a small, respectful space between them. After a moment, he said gently, almost as if thinking out loud, "Some things start to feel heavier when we hold them that tightly." The younger man gave a faint shake of his head. Not dismissive, just tired. "It's nothing," he said without looking. A small pause settled between them. The older man murmured softly, accepting the answer before adding, "That's usually when it isn't." The younger man exhaled through his nose. His grip shifted slightly, but didn't release. "I just need to fix something," he said, quieter now. The older man didn't respond right away. Instead, his gaze drifted downward. The puddle again. Another drop. Another ripple. For a brief moment, the younger man followed his gaze, then returned to the screen in his hands. "I made a decision too fast," he admitted after a while. "Didn't think it through." The older man nodded once. No interruption. No correction. "If I can just go back to that moment," the younger man continued, "figure out the right version of it." A slight tension crept into his voice. "Maybe it doesn't end the same way." A quiet beat passed. "You keep returning to it," the older man said softly, as if it might change its mind. A faint, humorless breath escaped the younger man. "Wouldn't you?" There was a pause. "I used to stay in places like that," the older man said after a moment. Long after they were finished, a slightly heavier drop fell into the puddle. Ripples spread wider this time, overlapping, colliding, losing their shape. Then slowly, they softened. "It settles," the older man said, his eyes still on the water, "even when something interrupts it." A brief pause. "Not because nothing happened." His voice grew quieter. "It just doesn't follow it." The younger man looked at the puddle now. Really looked. "I don't know how to do that," he said. "It's not something you do all at once," the older man replied gently. "Most things aren't." A longer silence followed. Then, almost like a thought arriving rather than a sentence formed, "You just stop returning to it every time it calls you back." The younger man didn't answer. But something shifted. His phone lowered slightly. Not completely, just enough. "Every time it calls you back," he repeated under his breath. After a moment, he stood. There was a hesitation, like something still unfinished but no longer urgent. "I'll try," he said quietly. The older man gave a small nod. Nothing more. The sound of footsteps faded. After a few steps, the younger man slowed and turned back. The bench was empty. Near the pavement, the puddle was still again. No ripples, just a quiet reflection of the sky. He watched it for a moment, then continued walking. Thank you for sharing this quiet moment. If you feel drawn to walk this path of reflection and quiet wisdom, you're welcome to stay. In another quiet story, a simple conversation on a park bench helps someone see a loved one differently.